of a huge 4-game weekend set. It's the Dominican Republic going up against Santo Domingo. So just about set now. And today's starter, Tristan McKenzie. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
In the air to left down the line. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Center field. Cibaenas settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Eric Gonzalez.
And Boo, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Junior Lake in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Lake in his rookie season, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's off the mark, 2-0. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not close with that one. 3-1 now. One out, base is empty. In the air, foul off first. Rodriguez calls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Brito getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Up and in, 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Now it's Alexander Canario. McKenzie over to first, and he's back in safely. And there's the strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Nori Ruiz.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Now here is Stuart Baroa singing. You got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that drops in for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all they ever played in his life was the outfield. No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Leody Taveras stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Stuart Baroa.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Urshela hauls it in to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Navarro. McKenzie back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, number 18.
Next to hit, Almonte. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. No score here in the second.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And ball one.
One ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Gio Urshela stands in now and watches strike one. The wind and the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. On to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Rodriguez. Out in front and foul to the left side. Strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
That one just misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the DH, Carter Jensen. He went 1 for 5 back on Wednesday. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Adael Amador in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Back there and out of here. He jacks that one out to left. His second of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
A fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Raynel Delgado. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Delgado with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. And he brings it in on the warning track. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Sliced hard but foul. And that misses. And it's 1-1. That clips the corner.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Michael Perez now at the plate. That's towards center. Tavares going after it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, number 78.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one missing low. Right through there for a strike. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And that's way high. Now 3-1. Junior Lake waiting for a turn at the plate. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lake stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the 1-0. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tavares on the move. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Emmanuel Rodriguez trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Emmanuel Rodriguez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Fouled off. He was late. Check swing, called strike. Rodriguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That missed by a lot. 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The throw to second is offline.
Now batting, left field.
It can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Stuart Baroa. And there's a foul ball. First and second here, no outs. Next pitch is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Martinez up and loosening in the pen. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Rodriguez coming home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Nori Ruiz out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here,
Number
Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Leody Taveras. Golden opportunity right here. That one outside. Ball one. There's a strike. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A 3-run shot. It's 5-zip.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So digging in, J.C. Esquera.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's outside. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's the power speed combo. Rodriguez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carter.
Next is the designated hitter, Carter Jensen. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Man at first, one away. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Brito.
Number 20.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Third home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now here is Alexander Canario. Check swing, called strike. Canario, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Navarro will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. And that one pulled foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And here is Almonte. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Cibaenas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Urshela steps in. He's 0 for 1.
Gio Urshela.
First pitch just misses. Canario on at second with 2 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Gonzalez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it skips in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 4th, now at the plate, Adael Amador. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
He swings and fouls one off. Next one in the dirt. And they'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty.
3-2.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the right fielder, Emmanuel
Rodriguez digs in now. Singled and scored his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 outs.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. The left-hander on now, Carlos Pena.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here's the catcher to hit, Michael Perez. Fly to center his first time. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Rodrigo Benoit preparing to come on if needed. Number 7 getting loose as well. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Baroa in and to his right. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Now batting, number 78.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman. That one in triple digits.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now the right fielder, Junior Lake. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is downstairs. It's 2-2. And delivers outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one hooked foul. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Delgado makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Angel Henao. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Martinez back to work.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That clips the corner. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Stuart Baroa.
His hit for that pop came out of the gates really strong.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's a ball.
And now aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Fielder, number 3, Leody.
And here is Leody Taveras.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone. No outs, runners at first and second. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Check swing, and he went 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. And the slider just misses.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Next offering is down low.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on
Now
base.
batting, number 64.
And now, Rodriguez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics.
Here goes the runner. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Martinez departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching,
Luis Santos
Luis
on to pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 out, runner at second. Digging in, Carter Jensen. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now, Adael Amador. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a
Now
hit,
batting,
but he made
the
solid
third baseman,
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the third baseman, Raynel Delgado. A switch hitter batting right. There's a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So it's 4 runs for him on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. The Aggies on top 9-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Alexander Canario.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one misses. 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Richard Rodriguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that just misses.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
That one misses. And it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
At the plate, Navarro. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or
18.
Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Almonte, batting with one down, takes a strike. Now 1-1. On the corner for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Urshela in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Coming home. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Tried to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Inside, 2-1.
That's ball 3.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hard hit, knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Angel Henao, the next to hit.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. A little bit low, and it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And now the runner at second with 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses with that one.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Outside with a breaking ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Just off the outside edge, and it's a full count. Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Santos, he's known at least in part for his changeup, and it's not just about changing speeds. He gets some serious movement. Outside low, ball one.
And that movement is, I mean, really what makes the difference, because a hitter can know that the changeup is coming and try to time up his rhythm to connect, but when it has that late movement.
Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 10-3. And here's the catcher, J.C. Escogido. On the ground, right side, and that goes foul. And there's a ball. Way out front for strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. The other way, and foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Urshela puts it away for the out. 2 away down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice
number
ride
64.
up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Rodriguez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That's down and in. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 7th inning coming up. The Aggies lead it 10-3. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael Perez.
So man aboard, and now it's going to be Michael Perez. A little bit high, and that is ball one. No outs, runner on second. And there's the strike. Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a 1-2. Stays alive. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. And a curve is down and in. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Number 78.
Now it's the second baseman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Out towards left center, Cibaenas. As this one sized up, nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Junior Lake.
Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Lake. First offering, and it just misses. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Baroa makes the play, and that is that.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Cordero on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Jensen leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Fought off foul. Cordero is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Darren Nunez appears to be getting loose. Inside, almost got him. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Delgado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down.
He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Brito.
The left fielder, number 20.
Pena back to work. Yeah, there's the strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Baroa under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alexander Canario. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
Navarro
number 8.
will hit next.
0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Next offering upstairs. Canario, the base runner at first with 1 out. And foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Almonte stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a foul ball. That's a little bit low. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here's Gio Urshela. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 on, 2 outs. This to third. Delgado slings it across. Urshela is out. And that is the third out of the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. And a foul ball. On the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Angel Henao. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball. Close, but called the ball. And the count's even at 2. Now one miss. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Now it's going to be Stuart Baroa. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Canario pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody.
So up next, Leody Taveras. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. That's too low. And it's 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Inside, just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Richard Rodriguez.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Eric Gonzalez now at the plate.
Republic, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Right through there for a strike.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Next pitch just misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And his first big league hit is a double. Michael Perez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
The 1-0. That misses off the outside edge. Movement in the bullpen. Rodrigo Benoit appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Here's a 2-0. Just missed. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Fastball for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So first and second with one man gone. Now it's the right fielder, Junior Lake. Ball 1, no strikes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
He was late there, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just missed. That one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Brito in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul out of play. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Dominican Republic going up against Santo Domingo. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Tristan McKenzie. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And he pumps it a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Misses, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now Junior Lake. Just missed. Lake batting second in today's lineup. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Now 3-0. Runner at first with no outs here.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now Brito. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And the count 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swings and misses, struck him out, but no advance from the runners.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's the center fielder, Alexander Canario. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez puts it away for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 8.
Take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Navarro stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. And that's downstairs. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit in the air, center field. Cibaenas has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Nori Ruiz.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now Stuart Baroa. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
Here's Leody Taveras. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One out, base is empty. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in the swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the rookie catcher, J.C. Esquera. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Taveras leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline, and it's 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes this special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
One down. Rodriguez, the next to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Rodriguez turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Runner on the move. Pitch almost got him. Throw to second, and he's safe. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One out and a runner at second. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Escogido around third. He'll score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. Carter Jensen getting ready to hit. He went 1 for 5 back on Wednesday. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Jensen with another scorching run of play lately. Ball to strike. Late on that fastball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Man at first with 1 gone. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Adael Amadou. Jensen dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
That one is hammered right field. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His second of the year. It's 4-0.
Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Raynel Delgado. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
4 runs already in the frame as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
We'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Emmanuel Rodriguez.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. Activity in the bullpen. Martinez getting ready to go. Man on second, 2 down. That just misses, and that's ball 2. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot. Angel now to bat next. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We go on to inning number 2. The Aggies with the lead 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Almonte.
Number 18.
McKenzie back to work. On the ground to third. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 13,
Gio Urshela to the plate. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting it, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Now it's the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they close the gap. It's 4-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now a chance for Michael Perez. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-1. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Angel Henao. And first offering is fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent, as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And that just misses. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Stuart Baroa. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That one just misses. Ground ball up the middle. Gonzalez whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
2 down, bases empty. Leody Taveras digs in now. A double and a run scored his first time up. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one in the air center field. Canario under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
So now 1 and 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Late stands in now and watches strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
The batter, number
Hooked around
20.
that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
1 out, runner at second. Brito now at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off left side. And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Fires over to first. That's out number 2. And on the wild pitch, he goes
now
down to third.
The center fielder, Alexander.
Next to hit, Alexander
Canario.
Canario. Flied to right his first time. And ball 1. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Late on third with 2 out. That one not close. Full count now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches.
Number 8.
Somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Navarro, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him. But he's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Aggies on top here, 4-1.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Martinez. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now the catcher comes up to him, J.C. Esquera.
The catcher, number 25.
That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom of the
now
third
batting,
inning.
number 64.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Rodriguez. Doubled his first time.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching,
Now
is getting
batting,
ahead in
the
the count.
designated
And
hitter,
as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. That one the other way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So digging in, Adael Amador. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Amador with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Almonte.
Number 18.
Gets the call. That's strike 1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. And now corrals it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Gio Urshela.
Here's Gio Urshela. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Urshela, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a chopper out to short. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Delgado.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Line drive. And that's a fair ball.
Wasting no time. He's
Right
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Rodriguez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. Delgado gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's inside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Up and in. That's ball 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Next to hit, Angel Henao. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Right through there for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, over near the wall, has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Stuart Baroa.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Stuart Baroa. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He scores. It's 5-1.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. Be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
First and second, 1 out. Leody Taveras will hit next. Nasty pitch right there. It's 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball there. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
So bases loaded with 1 away. J.C. Escogido, the next to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Headed to the plate. The relay is off the mark, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Martinez gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching,
Luis Santos taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Rodriguez. That one out to right. Lake. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carter.
So now here's the DH, Carter Jensen. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 4 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're headed to the 5th. The Aggies have the advantage, 8-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Perez.
McKenzie back to work. That one missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too.
The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Breaking ball inside. Yeah, that's ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Rodriguez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
2 down,
Junior
base is empty.
Lake.
Now here is Junior Lake. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one inside. Look out. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. The other way, and foul ball.
We got a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that one wrapped foul. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cibaenas going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Adael Amador. And that one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that one is inside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Delgado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And misses inside. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So 2 down now, and here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Oh, nice play to first. What a play, inning over.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Carlos Pena into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the left fielder, Brito. 0 for 2 in this one.
20.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Richard Rodriguez, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 7 getting cranked up as well. Next pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. Upstairs. Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit on the ground to short. And now sends it across to first, Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alexander Canario.
And now here is Alexander Canario. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. His first homer of the year. It's 8-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So up next, Navarro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for that.
That's a hit. And that extends the inning. Giorgella steps in. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch misses. Two outs. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
He swings and fouls one off. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Angel Henao. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Good eye right there.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Severino hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Stuart Baroa.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Stuart Baroa. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one clips the corner. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the air, center field. Canario makes the play. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Leody.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Leody Taveras. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. Digging in, J.C. Esquera. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Out towards right center field, late. He's got it. And that is out number 1. Scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? A little out front there as he swings through it. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Michael Perez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. One down, base is empty. Towards first, Rodriguez steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 78.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. Off the mark there. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Cordero takes over on the mound. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure, there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Rodriguez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Cordero, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carter Jensen.
And next is the designated hitter, Carter Jensen. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Action in the pen down there. Darren Nunez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they add to the lead. It's 10-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Adael Amador. Strike on the inside corner. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3 strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Raynel Delgado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. And downstairs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. And he walked him.
Now batting, right fielder, Amaduel.
Runner at first with 2 away. Emmanuel Rodriguez digs in now. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's a little high. Delgado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And now an 8-run lead at 10-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Lake. Pena back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit.
20.
Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Brito stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one missing inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Alexander Canario will hit next. First pitch just misses. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-4. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Carlos Pena done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching,
Richard Rodriguez on to pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
One out, base is empty. Navarro now at the plate. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Popped in the air, left side. Delgado brings it in, and there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And now the DH, Almonte, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rodrigo Benoit up and throwing. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Not even close there, and a count 2-1. And that is out of play. 2 outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 10-4 score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Angel Henao. And here it comes. Just missed. That one lifted to left. Brito. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stuart Baroa.
Stuart Baroa getting ready to hit. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting, the 7th.
Leody Taveras, the next to hit.
Taveras.
That clips the corner. That misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Next pitch way upstairs. That one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Gio Urshela. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one sliced foul. That's in there, and a count 1-2. And that's outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying forward. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Gonzalez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up right side. Rodriguez under this one. And there's two away.
The batter, the catcher, Michael Perez.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Michael Perez. 0 for 3 in this one. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. This could end it. Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Let's jump right in. And here is number 78.
For the Lions, the second baseman, number.
And that's off the inside edge. And away we go this afternoon. Next offering is fouled back. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. And that's outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
At the plate, Junior Lake. McKenzie, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Brito. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Outside low, ball 1. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Alexander.
Now it's Alexander Canario.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
McKenzie, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Brito back on a dive. And 1-1.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. It has the distance, gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first, and that is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Nori Ruiz. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Stuart Baroa leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here's your 1. Ball
That's
one there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Leody Taveras. Now this is in the air down the line. 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup.
Number 25.
And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Stuart Baroa.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And that's down and away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
2-2.
That one misses. Full count now. Rodriguez hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. And that's inside, and a good at-bat, ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And now it's going to be Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
Oh.
A little bit low. That one fouled hard the other way. Escogido off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Batting fifth.
Carter Jensen digs in now. Edge edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Two aboard, 2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And that's a strikeout looking. Big time third strike to end the inning against a real threat. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the rookie DH, Almonte. McKenzie back to work. Late with the swing there.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why those are the...
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now here's Gio Urshela. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Eric Gonzalez at the plate and takes high there. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And that's downstairs and outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Michael Perez stands in now, looks at that one inside. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. And that one is in. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Adael Amador. Amador with a homer in his last game. First pitch misses. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. Raynel Delgado at 96. That pitch is in for a strike. Amador on at first, nobody out. In there at the knees. That is strike two.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Off the plate, going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And there's a ball.
Recognize that change.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. They kind of roll.
Ball one. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
In the dirt. Two now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Canario makes the play. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Angel Henao. In the dirt. In there safely. Delgado up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Two on, one out. Fouled off to the right. To third, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. One run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, not in time. He's got a double.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting him that at bat. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Stuart Baroa will hit next. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and they're tied. It's an RBI single. It's 3-all.
Well done. Drives in the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Leody Taveras. There's the strike at the knees. Activity in the bullpen. Darren Nunez, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Martinez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Man at first, one away. Ruiz checks the runner, and he's back in easily. In the air, right side, late. Sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's two away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now J.C. Escogido trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone! Home run! You want to talk about... way high there, and it's 1-1. .98 at the knees, and she couldn't connect. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in the dirt. The count now 2-2.
$100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of...
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. We play 2 Aggies on top 5-3. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, number 78.
Number 78.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win. All tied up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the day, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tristan McKenzie will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Number 7 gets the ball
7.
now. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Stepping in, Brito. Line drive.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now the center fielder, Alexander Canario. And he takes a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Navarro now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball one. Yeah, that's too high. That's through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.